control, we have Tiqqun clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
EA algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad. Tiqqun to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tiqqun docking bay. Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tiqqun, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tiqqun. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tiqqun's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Well, isn't that cool? Thank you so much for joining me as GameEdged. We're jumping into IXION. Thank you, dev team, for, of course, sending a copy of the press copy. There is a demo also available on Steam, which you can pick up. I'm not sure how much longer that one is, but we're going to be able to test this one out. Again, thank you again to the dev team for this. I really appreciate it. If you guys are joining us, please take time to hit the like button. If you're brand new, please go and subscribe and hit the notification bell to notify for brand new updates. It looks absolutely spectacular. Let's jump in and learn a little more about this. Oh, dude.
I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead. Marduk council member Giovanni Battista.
Stop eating, dude.
So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tiqqun, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back.
Oh.
Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tiqqun's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tiqqun following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos's focus on the Tiqqun, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tiqqun back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Okay. Well, very, very interesting. Loving the look of this game already. So there's a bunch of stuff. Let's just end the discussion right here. Foundations for the future. We have tutorial right here. This kind of pops up. And I guess we can go through a whole bunch of stuff, including some controls here for camera. Gotcha. So we're going to use that. Oh, wow. We can go outside this. So we're going to check this out. That looks so cool. And of course, we have Pan. We have a solar system we can go to and go out and about and set up some stuff. It looks very complicated, but from what I heard, it's quite an easy kind of game to play, to set up stuff. And it's very, very nice. So yeah, there's also sectors. That's right. There's 6 sectors in this game, and you'll see them here. We're starting off with 1, but we'll build all the way around this thing as we progress and expand. So very nice. Let's do it. So some of these here are showing no roads, I guess. No roads connected to this building. All right. Okay, and what is this? Food. Alloy. Anything else that's different here? Oh, there's something here. And some polymers. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to have to build a road up here one way or another. I do see here build workshop. But I'm thinking let's get a road across at least here so these people can stop walking around in circles. That'd be kind of nice. And we're going to need to build ourselves a workshop. So let's do that. Ooh, workshop. Maybe right here? Sounds like a good place to go, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put that down here. We're going to have to build a road to it. Which I guess will also interlink this one once it's built. Okay, I like that. Look at that little thing. How's it? That is super cool. There's a guy on top of it. It's like a mech. A mech builder. Oh, love it. Nice. Okay, we also can rotate ourselves around here. Good. And I can move around with the mouse. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we can center it. Is there a way of centering it? I think it's by pressing the middle mouse button. Let's just try that here. Nope, didn't work out. All right, so hopefully we'll have that too for people like me who needs it exactly centered sometimes, but we'll try our best. They're building this thing up here, and it did take up some. It's stored up. It's ready to go. They didn't take that long, did it? So right now, they're active, and workers are waiting orders. Oh, gotcha. We need to build a stockpile. This is storage, I guess. Stores up to 100 units as a single resource. One resource only, eh? Oh, I want to build it right there. All right, well, we can put a stockpile here. Can I rotate this thing? I can. Let's build one stockpile right here. Okay, so the stockpile is actually built. We're going to do this here and press alloy only. Pick up. Good stuff. And now it's going to be start picking up the ones we want. I'm not sure where it's getting it from. Oh, yeah, there we go. If I press this, it'll actually take the ones from here. Is that what the guys are doing? Oh, no, they got little trucks. Yeah, little trucks moving him up there. Pulling this baby up. Oh, cool. So that's gone depleted. That's very nice. And how much we have in here? 40. So let's build ourselves some more roads. How much? What is that taking for roads? I don't think it takes... It doesn't show any resources it takes for that, so that's pretty okay. So let's build up to there. And see if we can clear up some of this junk right over here. See if we can pull that out. I think we're going to build ourselves back up on top here too if you want to. And then remove the roads. Yes, we can. So we can actually remove them. Just to pick up the stockpile of crap that we have. Alright, so let's build this up here. And we'll clear out all that area there. We still have a whole bunch of different places here which we need to clear out too. These guys are walking around circles. Kind of irritating. Feeling bad for them. Alright, let's move this across here. And get a road across from there too. Okay, good. So that way they're not walking around circles, and these guys, well, they can interlink themselves here too. There we go.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay.
Administrator, Mr.
Yes?
Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tiqqun, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there's a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Very cool. All right. Wow. I did voice acting and everything. It's very impressive. All right. So event available. I saw it pop up while she was talking. And I think this is what she's talking about here. So suggest that independent crisis due to influx of hungry crew. Typical accident. Okay. Rates are predicted to 64.7%. All right. Let's feed them, right? Social ecosystem theory suggests that refectories can be used to both rations and distribute food provisions in a stellar okay, that's nice. Let's commit to it. So, okay, I played games like this too, where we need to commit to certain things to keep everybody happy. And it's like Frostpunkish there. And so that's what she's talking about. Awesome. So we've made now that we actually have to build this thing and keep everybody happy. So, yeah, let's see here. Food and refractory. I'm thinking I'd keep it close to where the workers are. I'm thinking it's the best idea. We'll put that right here. They gotta be hungry, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like that. That looks good like that, actually. I like that. Low ways around the corner, but it's good. That took up 40 of those. Yeah, it's taking 40 of them. Where should I open up next to get a little bit of room? I'm thinking like here. Let's grab some of that stuff. That stuff. Let's just empty out as many of these as we can. There's a whole bunch more down here too. I was looking at that. My God, this game is absolutely stunningly fun. So this is it. It's going to be building this. I do love parts. I don't know if you're, you play as games. Most of them. Sometimes you play them, you don't see this kind of stuff being built. I love seeing the people working and building with it. I love it. Look at the guy in the arm. He's working it out, man. Stunning, 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 stunning. I love it. Okay, so we're good. So we got that going. And now the only thing is we have a tutorial too that's showing up here. Okay, so storage, and we had to select. We did that. Okay, we figured that out on our own. Red transporters. Transporters red cannot go to another sector, while freight transporters will only attend to resource transfer between sectors. All right, that's what they're talking about. The sector parts, like this thing here. We haven't gotten there yet. We're still just building up food and stuff. All right, let's get stockpiled. It looks like on top left, so I guess we're going to stockpile some food. I would just think that's what we want to do here. Let's get a little stockpile right there. Is that good enough for like one road to make it? If I do it like this? Because I'm going to build a road next to it. So wait a second. Because I'm going to change the roads way it's going. We're just going to double up now just to finish up this stupidity. When we clear up that, then it'll be a little more room for us to build. All right, so it's doubled up. It's okay for now. It looks like crap. We'll get rid of that. Don't worry about it. And we need a stockpile. So let's stockpile some food. Just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. And that's going to be... Once it's built, we got to tell it. Take away this if you can so I can get rid of this road. Yeah, once it's actually built, then we're going to have to tell it to stockpile food, which we saw right here. I don't see any other food, though. Yeah, I think that's the only food we have, 300. And that's where this stuff comes in handy. So this is the outside. By the way, I'm supposed to be going to build on this. There's things we can build. And then you got to go further back out where you can see we can do some events that are available. And summary intelligence collected in the base camp. The base is out to commission. Auxiliary systems and operational. It may be used to restore. So I think we need to make a spaceship for that. Look at the sun. Oh, that looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Very nice job. All right, so we got everybody working on that. They're going to empty this thing out. It has a little bit left, 5 more. And this, I need to say food. And pick it up from there. And you can actually see where it's going to bring it to. Look at that. Some food is actually being brought from here to the actual cafeteria or this thing here, refectory. And it's also being brought to there too to stockpile so we can get rid of this area. That's very cool. Love it. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council Member Henry Bargeville.
Okay.
Bonjour, Administrator.
Bonjour.
What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tiqqun's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tiqqun, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Okay, so if you guys saw what I just saw there, we had to build some housing. I thought I could get an advance on it, but I'm trying to figure out the space between both of these. I'm thinking that's good, because I'm going to destroy that road in about 2 seconds from now. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And this is going to pick up the stockpile, so this is going to be built too. Okay. I'm going to need to get some roads up here too, and there's 10 more of these things. I can't get rid of that. So maybe I'll have to build some housing down here too. Probably should have thought of that before doing this, right? There goes that. Cool. All right, let's delete this. I want to get rid of the road. Oh, it's really janky, but there you go. Cool, that was pretty simple. Nice. This opens up some room for us to build that house. We can build another one across from there. That's perfect. Okay. So, structures. We'll get this right here. I need 4 of these, I think. I'll do 3 here. Can I do a 4th one here for shites and giggles? I think I can, yeah. Nice. Okay. So that gives it 4. Yeah, it sucks there's one across from it, but that's this way it goes. Okay, so there should be a road being built there too in a few seconds. Did I get it? Oh, there we go. Now it's done. So these guys are going to take up all these pieces of stuff. They could take from there too. I'm going to need to split up some room. Now we're down to 53. Going to need to take some more from different areas here. Something a little bit smaller. Maybe pull out these. Clear up this little middle area. For us to be able to do some work here. Again, these are taking up quite a bit of it, so this is good. Trust here on top is going up, which is great. General trust. Trust is changing at 1% per cycle. Okay, that's good. It's going upwards, though, because we actually are fulfilling what they told us to do, right? All right. Provide enough housing for 85 crew. And then we have to go to this thing here, I think, right? The docking bay. Oh, sorry, end discussion, yes. And we need to get ourselves a cargo ship and a science ship going. And that's going to take up some more of those different kind of resources, which we don't have. But I think they can pick them up without having to worry, just like the food. I think that's how it works. All right, so we're going to do cargo ship and a science ship. Okay. So all that should be going by itself, right? Yeah, it looks like this stuff is being picked up here. That pile is being taken also, I think. There we go. So they're going to be able to remove all this fine stuff and put it into there. So this is costing us how much? It's costing us a polymer more than anything else. So we're not really using this alloy at all. It's okay. So we'll run that. Provide enough housing so it's almost done. I think I'm missing one house, right? Damn it. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing one. I thought we had enough. Should have counted that off by 1. Okay, there we go. One more housing, won't hurt. We'll get that completed. And there's polymer and stuff here too. All right, I'm not seeing anything happen with that, so what I'm probably going to do is build myself another stockpile. That's the reason why I wasn't rushing. I want to see if anything was happening, but it doesn't look like anything's happening with that ship. So I'm thinking, let's get ourselves a stockpile here. Like that. And once that's built, what we're going to end up doing is grabbing all the goodness from here and place all the polymers and stuff and put it in here. So this should be done almost in a few seconds. It's almost completed, and we're going to have that done. We have the food in this one, and we're running, oh my god, yeah, we're running kind of low. Super scary. All right, let's fast forward this a tiny bit. Yeah, I can't build anything without that. It's almost done. All right, cool. So I'm going to want polymers for this one. All right, so this one can go, and that can go, and that can go. All right. So stockpiles, honestly, at the beginning, I probably would end up doing the stockpiles more than anything else, right? And now they're going to the ship. So they just can't grab, like, the food and go and bring it there. They actually need these stockpiles for it to work. Roger that. Okay, so that's fine. Let it continue being built. That should take some time. And also, this place is taking up energy, isn't it? All right, we can shut it off if we want to. Look at it, it's being built. I can actually see a ship. I didn't expect that. That is super cool. Oh, look at that. You gonna shoot out into space now? Bye. So now the first one's done. Are they starting on the second one? Yeah, so now science ship should be next. Yeah, it's going for it now, so it's perfect. I don't know if I'm supposed to do a mining one too. I mean, it's only going to cost 10. Yeah, cargo ship and stuff. Maybe we should just wait a tiny bit and see if they allow us to do that. Needs in order to function. Okay, so we can tell it to go and get certain things. Yeah, when we'll do the little harvester, it's actually showing me the harvester, so we'll put the harvester next. It does take up a crew member too, though. So we gotta be careful of that too. We don't want to have losing too many people. We don't have any extras here that are coming around, so that's gonna be a little tough. All right, so the polymers should be all emptied out, right? Yep, the food's almost emptied out too. I'm getting a little scared about that. Okay, so construct this science. That's done. Cool. Now resolve the moon event. Cargo ship to retrieve food from the fleet's management window. Okay. Let's go out to here. Okay, where's our fleet management's window? There's some food right there. We can collect that. Supply depot information. Alright. So there's our science ship. And we want to go and grab that. Is that what we're trying to do? Oh, look at that.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Nice. Did you grab the food? Does it tell you how to get the food? Oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay. Where's our fleet here? So we're going to want the science ship. First of all, we have to resolve the moon thing. So waiting for a science ship. Oh, God. Okay. Maybe I sent the wrong one to the wrong place. Okay. Oh, the moon's below. I'm looking. Where is that? There it is. Maybe a cargo ship for that one? Need you to get some foods, dude. Oh, just automatic. Okay, I'm digging that. So what are you doing here? Standing by. Oh, there we go. Oh, decision to make. Summary. Okay, collected an abandoned base camp. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and may be used to restore power. There is an average probability of finding resources. Transmission from the Hope team. We have reached the UN base and provided coordinates. Is abandoned and, okay, depressurized. But the video surveillance system is still functional. Awaiting orders. Exploit the security vulnerabilities. Hacking into surveillance systems and Hope team will find ways to access the core system and retrieve confidential, okay, science data. Dismantle and prepare your useful resources extraction. But look at this. Dismantle. There's a possibility of getting some materials for this, but I'm curious about this one. I'm going to try this one. Takes less time. I want to find out what happens. Okay, so we should be getting more food, right? Not mistaken? Has our fleet gone to get more food? Oh, this game just became like super cool. It was cool before, but that is really nice. Okay, so I'm not sure if my guy is going back and forth to get more food or not. Let's go back in here. Resolve mood event. I think we're almost resolving it. We decided to take a different
The science ship team has completed a task.
Nice. You found 40. All right. Resume data listening protocol. Dismantle the cap. Good, so you can do both. Alright, so we got extra by just doing that. So that's going to take a little bit longer. We still have to wait for the moon event to be completed. Okay, so I sped it up so we can finish up this. Alright, science. We have 40 science on top. A science ship. Hope has received... okay, that's nice. Cycle 40. Let's go back down to here. And data listening. So you found 30 of those at 40. Nice. We got 2 of them.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, So I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the whole engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tiqqun's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Okay. I'm actually going to send out the space all the way out there. My God, they're pretty far away. Thankfully enough, it seems to be like they're really good. I'm going to spin it out to Mars and see what happens. At this point, might as well go and grab ourselves a couple of things, right? Probe launch, too. We can put some probes. Nice. All right, so let's get ourselves back in here and build a tech lab. So that is one thing we need to get ourselves done with. So factories, and there's a tech lab. Oh my God, it's huge. I can't fit it on here. Okay, we were in slow-mo right a bit. Yeah, so let's go back out here. And they did arrive. All right, so summary of intelligence concerning Mars probe apart. The UN have established a facility on Mars. They are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They are submitted in an official request to Dolos for aid. Okay, required possible rewards, but required. I got some of that. Repair oxygen supply system in exchange for data research. Okay, repair the fault in exchange for resources. Research data. Damn it. I think I might need the polymers more than anything else right now. But there's a possibility of both in this one, right? A little bit less. It might take some. Oh, I don't know. In exchange for data. Jeez, I don't know which one to pick. God, I don't know. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so we need to do this. Send okay, transport. Yes. Okay, so it's now going there, I think. So it was doing. Okay. So I think it should be sending itself out there. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure I sent it out there. So the cargo ship should be grabbing that stuff. There she goes. So she probably grabbed it off of our main... I probably didn't see it. Probably docked itself and grabbed some of it off of us. Yeah, it took some of it off, I think. All right, well, it's okay. I need to build that big Iris research center, so we're going to have to change the way this road goes here. That's the only way it's going to have to be. So let's just do this. Enough tinkering around and messing around about it. Sorry, guys. We're going to have to just delete a tiny bit of the road here for a second. Due that people like really big tech centers. One more shot, eh? Okay, let's delete this. Hey. Tech lab. Holy balls, this thing's huge. Okay, new road. This is the way it's gonna go now. And we're gonna delete this one. That's gone. It's gonna go across here, and then they'll be able to use this. This is gonna take up 75 of these, so it's pretty good. It might help us erase some of the stuff to make some room here, because right now we're going to need to make some false roads.
Team has completed a task.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. End. Cool. So what do we end up getting for that? Oh, sorry. Docking bay. Tech lab. Okay, I'm just going to double check this here. What did we end up with here? A science ship. Hope has completed the action. Event on Mars. You found 60, right? I didn't see that before. So 60. Summary intelligence. Mars facility oxygen supply systems have been repaired, and relationship between Dolos and our competitor has improved by 42. So I guess it's kind of important. Eh? That's pretty cool. I'm thinking the science ship doesn't seem to be, maybe bring her back home a bit. Yeah, make her way back over here while the other ones come back. Just so you keep it nice and close in case of emergency. And resources to collect. So we need to get this boy over here to go and collect that stuff. Are you going to go and collect it? Yeah, automatically too. I think after I selected it, it was going right for the moon and picking it up. That's really cool. Okay. Wakey, wakey, GameEdged. This is like everything's running at once here, and I got to keep myself busy here. So we can remove some of this too, but I need to get myself a road going. So a temporary road coming in. Just so we can finish up this. Right? Once they have that, they can collect all that stuff and put it inside of here. And I'm starting to run low on resources, so I'm freaking out a little bit. Look at that! He's actually delivering the, Is he delivering or is he taking with him? I think he's delivering it. Supplies have replenished. Okay. Oh, probably did his own supplies. Gotcha. All right, we're all good. So we got that going. We have a little bit of food left. We're still in deep trouble for that. And right here, we need to do that tech lab. We need this completed ASAP. So I think the big problem is going to be the food. And there we go. Thank you for bringing some. Research eval airlock in technology tree. So I figure that's why those things were locked too. Eva. Oh, there it is. Research. Okay, so that's going to research that. What does this do? Repair the hull, can construct exterior structures. Ooh. Okay, so we've completed that airlock. We'll go out, at least the research for it. Airlock. Okay, where's this go? Oh, it's huge again. Why are they all so big? I know it has to go on the outside rim. I can see that. I think I could go out there, can it? No. Alright, well... I guess I have no choice? There's going to be a road that's going to go to the right of that thing. At one point. Alright, we'll put it in. Let's get some roads in there. Oh, for now, no, it's going to have to go around like this. Until we get rid of this thing here, okay. We'll fix the roads up afterwards. Okay, cool. Alright, once I get those roads up... Oh, did it not make the first one there? Okay, I think I got a nice little path now. It's all good, so they should bring one of these guys. There it goes. Look at this. There goes my road guy. I can imagine they can fix roads like that in real life. Oh man, it'd be so much better. Get rid of those potholes and stuff. Very nice. Like a crosswalk, or... It's a crosswalk for the employees and stuff. Look at them come and build this thing. Oh, they could reach it from here. Interesting. Whew, okay, so that's done. Construct a vol, okay, engine via the construction panel. An exterior view. External construction. And was that a vol engine? Oh, what the hell is that? These are all the solar panels we can put on here? Wait a second. So, wait a second. They're all placed. So, if you build one, I think it continues to build off it. Look, it doesn't overlap it. It doesn't change it. Oh, it might be that. Okay, we need a vol. Where the hell is that? There it is, vol. 100. Ouch, yes. Oh, wow. That's a big piece, isn't it? Oh! The little pieces locking them in, I think that's what it... Oh, nice.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tiqqun is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay, so from here, select stellar object position to the moon. Firm. Oh. Very nice. The orbit of the moon. I think I did do the orbit, didn't I? Is it still moving there? Oh, it's still moving. Okay. Oh, look at that. I wonder if through this view, can we see that too? Oh, go back here. Oh, look at this. Got the thrusters and all going on. Okay, we did it. Yeah, that's considered it, right? I think we did it. There we go. Sorry, I was wondering if I did it or not. It took a while. Initiate the evolve jump via the button in planetary system map. Planetary system map. All right.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tiqqun, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Okay, so we're supposed to get 100 new crew. Oh, they just arrived. Holy moly. Okay, that's a lot of people. And we have to build to make sure to feed them. Now, they did say they also gain 100 food, right? Please tell me I got that right. They did say 100 food was coming with those guys, right? I've arrived. Okay. So. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a lot of friggin' people we need to construct for. Let's get some serious amount of housing down. ASAP. And I'm also thinking. One second here. Let's see here. If we pause this up. How much food is this come out here? Stored 10. Prepared 10 food. Or 100 crew. Oh. Okay. That's a big problem right there. I'm gonna need to add some more housing across there. Which I think it's a problem. Let's just rotate this a tiny bit. I'm gonna need to remove this stuff from here. We're gonna have to build ourselves some more housing. Yeah. Like here. I kind of wish I placed them differently, like not all the same looking, you know, like placements and stuff. So I'm placing them a little bit different angle this time around. Okay, so some of those things are research are locked up really good. We didn't build one of these at the infirmary. Probably should build one of those. Like that. Right, because we have this stupid road going all over the place here. But let's build one here for now. Can I put it unangled? Oh, it's too bad. It just seems like it would be perfect fit there. But right here, it's good. All right. Let's build an infirmary. That is going to help out people when they're sick, but I'm not sure how many people I can. But let's see how it goes. Let's roll it. Let's just let that kind of go. Again, we can't do any more research. We can... 10 injured crew members per. All right. I'll have to keep an eye on that one, too. I haven't got any more messages up that popped up, at least I didn't see any. So we need all these things kind of built. This is going to get completed. Let's fast forward this. And we suppose we got a lot more food from those guys, but right now, yeah, we're pretty full. That's pretty nice. But again, 185 friggin' people. That is not cheap. It's going to cost a fortune. I'm definitely hoping they're going to take from this stockpile very shortly.
Power supply overloaded.
What? Oh. Oh, God. Okay, I saw those out here. Now we could probably build ourselves some solar panels. Does it tell me which ones I can afford? I think it does. 70. Oh, balls. All right, let's go for a small one. Get 25 more power, which is better than nothing. Right? Incoming transmission. I'm trying to do that. 1 second here. Let's just bring back the speed, I think.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Okay, I didn't shut this off. I think I shut this off, right? I did. And this is like the repair thing. Is that enough power yet? No, it's not enough power. Holy moly. I'm hoping just what we did there is going to be enough. This should be okay. $65, $53. That should be pretty decent. I don't know why that's not moving across too fast. Turn back on. Okay. There we go. Sorry, missed that one. All right. So they should be building something here, I think, right? God, where the hell? There's a lot to manage in this one. I'm liking it a lot, though. Yeah, so I don't know how that works out, or if it has to be... It must be this thing that builds it out, so it needs a power on for this. That's why. So yeah, look at that. The little trucks are making their way, so they are building something. So they're making their way through here and dropping off all that stuff. Would have been easier to grab that. I'm just saying. But I guess it's a process. It's all good. So how much are we waiting for this one? So we need 20. Or 20 of them. So let's see here. That's good. Now let's just bring in the alloy. I think the only thing we're really low on is some of the other stuff here we had. Oh yeah, the actual polymer. Polymer down to 40, so we're going to have to be kind of careful with that. Alright, so that's almost done. Let's get ourselves back up to space here for a really quick second. I forgot to send out, because I saw this when I was kind of hovering. There is another mission we can do right there, so we're going to send him off pretty far. Don't hit the sun, dude. And he's going to go to Saturn and find out what we can get from there. Very cool. I guess it could be a longer video than expected. I don't know. I'm super addicted right now. I want to know a little more how it's going to go. So let's rush this through. And this should be building right now, right? Yes, it's being built. Shit. I want to see it. Oh, there it is. I think that's one, right? All right, there's a solar panel there. Which one's being built, dudes? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It really is. It might have just been built when I let go of it there. It's possible. Anyways, we're not doing research right now anyway, so it's not like it's an emergency. All right, I was hoping for that to be built in front of me. It looks like that's good. External construction, that's what we're going to before. So I did build the extra power. We have 85 on top. We're in good shape. And there we go. It was explaining what I found out. Cool. You know what? It's okay. I figured it out. If you played any of these kind of games, you pretty much get the gist of this. It's all good. It works. Okay, so we're good. I'm going to have to see how the guy's going for Saturn. If he's okay, he's almost there. Geez, that's some seriously fast traveling. That's pretty cool. Loving that. So we have to hyper jump off of the moon and head back. That's our main goal right now. So I think he's about to arrive. The Saturn, so if we just fast forward a tiny bit, I'm not liking how fast that food's going down. Is this guy still getting the food from this place?
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Okay. There we go. Attempt to locate... What? Debris orbit. Okay, signatures resembling that of EKP propulsor has been detected. EKP propulsor technology. Okay, Dolos records indicates that the company has not yet deployed any missions to this sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere. Okay, send team to investigate. I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to go investigate it right away. We're going to rock that. We're going to try our best at least. Okay, you do your investigation thing, dude. We can build a couple more houses here. How about that? Let's just build them here. That's good. 1, 2. All right, cool. Let's go check out CR guys the center before we do this vault jump. Are you almost done? Yes, you are. Look at me. I'm already on tune with you guys. Event available. 40. All right. So you done, dude? He's just taking it slowly, sucking it dry. And it's moving up slowly up here, too. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave it there, and then after I pull it back out, I'm going to wait to see how that goes. Injuries. Workplace, okay, injured. I already rebuilt one of those. Accidents and low stability, okay. Sections, unlikely workers. All right, so you got to be careful if the workers are... I mean, we built one of those, so I'm hoping they'll know where to go, right? I'm hoping they'll know where to go, because, crap, I think I might have headed that one. But, yeah, the injuries should be okay. There you go, you see? Oh, yeah, we're here injured. We have some serious issues with food. Okay, people... Supplies replenish. Okay, you need to bring more. That's not enough. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the jump. I'm gonna probably leave. I don't think those guys come back for this, by the way. And let's just hope he makes his way back in time. I really do. We have no food for you anyways, buddy. So I don't know how it's gonna work out. There is this he's going through. All right, come back here. Okay, so my ship made it back. I think he's going for one more round, by the way. He's barely keeping up with us. He might end up making his way. Cool. He's arrived. I think he's arrived to drop off his load. There you go. He's in. Cool. Let's do the jump then. I'm gonna run in and just do it. We have to actually get the
charging full engine.
Oh! Do we get to see it from here? I don't see it. I have to go back out and check out to see the engine being charged. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. We're running out of food anyways. I think the cargo ships will stick around. Oh, doggy. Let's do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I love this stuff. Man, they've done a good job on this. This is really amazing.
The Earth
our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tiqqun Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the full engine.
Oh my God. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, that just happened. We made a big hole in the moon. That was awesome. Really cool. Can't wait for the full game to come out. Again, if you guys and girls are enjoying this, you want to test that for yourself, there is a link in the description field down below. Thank you, dev team. Looking forward to the future updates where we can actually play the full game. Again, I'll be putting on my wish list for sure. Yeah, thank you all for being here again. You guys are enjoying this. Again, hit the like button, get it comment fields, and of course, subscribe if you haven't done so. You guys are absolutely best. This is GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.